Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trenopole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of, you guessed it, Jackpot Joey and the AFC North Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor, if you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,833 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're do me a favor, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So I'd say normally you could ask Ken Riley, my guest, something, but I recorded it, so you can't ask him. But if you have something you want to ask me, or you have something that you are pressing that you want answered or get out there, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave, and the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. What's up, everybody in the chat crew? We got Bengals Report. We got Kevin. There's not a whole lot of people in there right now. We only got 3 people watching. What is up? I guess it's Friday. You know, people are busy getting ready for high school football and everything else. The Jackpot Joey beer will be coming out September 11th. Make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are looking for a watch party this Sunday and you're on the west side, go check out Roosters, the Bomb Squad. Bengals Bomb Squad is going to be there. So it's on their Facebook page and Twitter and everything. Go check that out, and you can register to join them and watch the Bengals game with a whole bunch of crazy Bengal fans like me. I'm planning on being there. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, so no Bengals bridge crew today. I did not make it down to camp. Jackson Carman, as we said yesterday, is out with COVID-19. I think I put this on the show page, the poll I put up, that is this, if Cordell Volson plays adequate, would that be enough for the Bengals to make him the starting left guard? Now, if he plays awesome, then I think it's a done deal. But if he plays adequate, do you think that'd be enough to lock it up? Because I have a feeling that if he plays adequate, yes. If he balls out, definitely he'll be the starting left guard. So that to me is the biggest thing that I am looking at for this game on Sunday. Steve Logan, what's up? With good health between 6,000 and 7,000 passing, 3,100 receiving yards, and 1,800 rushing yards. 20-0 Super Bowl champs. Who day? Love it, Steve. Love your enthusiasm. Love it. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? If you guys have not checked out Kevin's podcast that I was happy to be on Thursday night, it's called Brew Jackets. If you guys are Columbus Blue Jackets fans, go check it out. I think they have a YouTube page, and like I said, it is on the podcast. So, like I said earlier today, I was able to record an interview with Ken Riley II, and Bengal Jim has been working his butt off the last couple of years about getting notoriety for former Bengals who should be in the Hall of Fame. And one of the top guys on the list is Ken Riley. Unfortunately, Ken Riley passed away a couple of years ago, and he is not here to be able to enjoy this, but his son is, and he's a great guy. And I got a chance to sit down and talk to him for about 20 minutes. So hope you guys enjoy the interview. Here is Ken Riley II. Hey guys, what's going on? I got a very special guest. We've been working really, really hard as a fan base. Bengal Jim has been kicking ass on this, leading the way, but we finally, God willing, it looks like we got Ken Riley into the Hall of Fame. Woo! I'm so happy. My guest today is his son, Ken Riley II. What's up, Ken? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. I am fired up. I remember talking to you a year ago. Like, I was so disappointed that your dad did not get in. I said, dude, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to make this happen. And like I said, unless something weird happens, looks like we're going to Canton next year.
Yeah, definitely. We're one step closer. Yeah, I remember last year as well. Disappointed. It's been a long time coming. Like I said, it's still unbelievable right now, but super excited to be that one step closer, and hopefully bring home in February. And just words can't explain how excited I am right now.
Oh, I bet not, because I mean I know the heartache your dad felt after the Centennial one when there was 8 of them and he wasn't on there. And I think I heard a quote from you. I think you might have told me this, that he didn't think he was ever going to get in.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that was 2019, and I definitely thought that that was going to be the year. I actually think the game was on the 6th, August 6th, which is his birthday, and I think that the Super Bowl, if I believe, was in Florida, Tampa, which we live like 30 miles away. So it seemed like the stars were aligning up, and then when it didn't happen, that was a big disappointment for me for sure, and I could only imagine for him, even though he would probably never admitted how disappointing it was. But after that point, he was just like, I'm done with it, and kind of like I don't think it'll happen. So
Right.
definitely, like I said, I told him we're gonna keep pushing, and that's the last thing I do. We're gonna get him in. So to actually see us get this close is very exciting.
Yes, exactly. Now, my question: what was the phone call, right? Because you received the phone call, if I'm correct, right? What was that like to finally get that phone call?
It was a relief. Still didn't believe it. I had been waiting around all day. I was at work. I had actually told my mom, I was like, hey, because she doesn't answer phone calls that if it's unknown. So
Right.
I had warned her like the day before, and then actually that day as well. I was like, Mom, if you have make sure you answer all unknown calls. Just answer your phone.
Right.
And I had been waiting around for a phone call. Haven't received a call, so I was actually at work, and I left my phone in my office and went down the hall. And when I came back, I noticed a missed call from Canton, Ohio, and I was like, I didn't wait to check the voicemail. I just automatically dialed the number back, and it was Mr. Jim Porter, and he told me the great news. So it was, like I said, still unbelievable.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what was your reaction of your mom and the rest of your family once you got a chance to tell them?
Yeah, immediately after I got off the phone with Jim Porter, I called my mom, and it was I couldn't hardly get it out because all those emotions just started
Right.
coming up, and they're definitely excited. They know it's one more step in the process, but they are definitely excited to be in this position.
Yeah, exactly. Now, a question: do you have your speech ready? I mean, because I'm assuming you're the one going to give it.
Yeah, I do not. Don't have one yet. That'd be next on the agenda, but that would be one that bittersweet because I wish he was definitely. I wish I was in the audience instead of actually on the
Right.
stage. But yeah,
Exactly.
don't have anything written out yet though.
Well, let's just go over the credentials of your dad here real quick, which is still, I'll put this graphic up a lot. He's still fifth all time on the interceptions list. And like I said, everybody above him and just about everybody below him is in the Hall of Fame. That alone right there is the main reason that it's ridiculous that it's taking him this long to get in. And I hate it. I love it. He's in, but I hate it just like you do because he's not here to enjoy it. And that part sucks. But I mean,
Yeah,
unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. That's why hopefully we can get more guys in. Hopefully next year Ken Anderson can get in because we don't want this to happen again. But this is, I mean, to me, it's been a travesty that he is not in there. That he has not been in there, and it's taken this long. He retired in 1983. I mean, 1983, and he's still fifth. I think he was fourth at the time of his
yeah, he
retirement.
was he was fourth at the time. Rod Woodson eventually passed him, but if you really look at the numbers, there's only one other cornerback that truly only played cornerback. So I
Right.
always like to say he's two all time of true cornerbacks because a lot of those guys later on in their careers they switched over to safety, but he played all 15 years at corner,
Mm-hmm.
and so that makes a little bit of difference. But yeah, still going on. 40 years next year, he's still number 5 all time. So
Right.
that's remarkable.
Yeah, and that's a
remarkable.
great point that you brought this up before on my show, and I forget that every time. But that's a great point. He is number 2 on guys who only played cornerback, and for him to play cornerback at the high level that he played for as many years as he did, and to rack up these numbers where he's second as far as pure cornerbacks go, there's absolutely no reason that he should have not been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. But that goes to the disrespect that I think the NFL has toward the Bengals. But that's here nor there. We're not going to cry about that. We're excited that Ken Riley, the Rattler, is going to be enshrined in Canton, Ohio. Now, I have a question. Now, I probably haven't got to this point yet because this probably won't happen till February. What's the next? I guess what's the next step? I'll put it to you that way. Is wait till February till it's official?
Yeah, they still have to get. Still has to get 80% of the vote. So what'll happen next is that I know next week they'll vote for the senior candidate for the contributors, and then the week of the Super Bowl, they're at some point during this year they'll narrow it down to the semifinalists,
right.
And then the week of the Super Bowl they all will go up for the vote to get that 80%, and they'll make the announcement for the 2023 class. So that'll be in sometime, the week of the Super Bowl in February.
Yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's only been, I think, one time that they haven't put in all the recommendees from the senior voters. I think it only happened once. If I'm correct.
I think it was about 10 years ago, but what I've heard too, and that the candidate eventually got in. So hopefully the trend will continue, praying that it continues, because the senior committee does a great job of vetting through the finalists. And, once they get to this point, like I said, they still have to get that 80%. But I really think they respect the voting process, and all of the time the voters have put in to get to the finalists. It's kind of, he's in a good position. So I don't ever, we're excited about it, and we'll wait till February. But I really think that he's in a great position to move forward. So it's a good time right now. Like I said, it's still unbelievable, but really be happy in February to make it official.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you said, I'm kind of like this, and you're probably the same way. We're excited, but until it's official, that's when everything like, oh, okay, we did it. He's in. Like, all right, we still gotta wait till February. So hopefully he won't be going in alone. Hopefully Big Willie will be going in, and we'll have a big old jungle to Canton party.
And that would be awesome. That would be awesome if we can get Big Willie in there. I know he made it to finals last year, so he's definitely in the conversation, and praying that this could be the year. Like you said, that would be a Bengals party, and hopefully we can have the Bengals in the Super Bowl again. That'll make it even
now
bigger.
You're talking, Ken.
And
yes.
that would be that'd be a perfect scenario, and it definitely can happen. So that's the plan, to have the Bengals in the Super Bowl, and Big Willie and my father going in. That would be perfect.
That would be. I'm getting tears in my eyes just thinking about that. I mean, that would be so awesome if that happened. And like you said, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, this is a very good chance that this all could happen. So I mean, this could be. The last year we said it was the year of the Tiger. Well, this year could be the year of the Bengal Tiger.
For sure. That's the plan.
So when you guys go up there, like I said, I'm speaking into existence. When you guys go up there, how many of your family members are planning on going? I'm sure it's gonna be a big Riley party.
Yeah, I don't even know how many, because of course, my mom and my sisters and my family. I know that he coached me in college, and have a lot of former players have reached out. They're planning on coming from Florida A&M University. Teammates. I talked to Ken Anderson. He was like he want to be front and center. So just all the support. So who knows? I know it's going to be a big party and a big celebration. And hopefully, like I said, this is just to be the start, so we can get a lot of the former greats, the Ken Andersons, the Willie Andersons, the Isaac Curtis, the Lamar Parrish. So we still got a ways to go. Like I said, starting hopefully in February. And then, like I said, we're going to continue to fight for those other Bengal greats to get their just due, because they deserve it. They definitely deserve it.
Absolutely. I mean, like you've been on my show. I banged the drum for Isaac Curtis, the original 85, and Lamar Parrish, your dad's running mate. I mean,
Yeah.
They had to throw the ball at somebody, so they weren't throwing it to Lamar, so they threw it at your dad, and your dad
Right.
got all the interceptions. So I mean, Lamar should get some credit there too for a great career as well that he's had.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He was the Neon before Neon D. So Leaping Lamar.
Leaping
I always
Lamar, yes
remember
sir.
Leaping Lamar. Yeah, he was definitely he was a playmaker.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And I know I've heard him on other podcasts that he said he would love to go in with your dad, but right now we're happy we're getting Ken in right now, so we're chipping at it away very, very slowly. So
Sure.
I know you. Yeah, if everybody's what you're in the car waiting for your son's scrimmage football game, and
Yeah.
you got some rain or something going on. So hopefully it'll hold off for you so you can get this thing done.
Right. Yeah, it's been raining the last 2 days. They had to reschedule for today, so hopefully they get a chance to play today. So excited to see him play. He's he'll be a senior this year, so a busy year for me and my family.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know you're a proud dad. You ever go out there and you give me any pointers? Grandpa used to do it this way, or I used to do it this way, or whatever.
Yeah, well, my son is 6'4", and he plays defensive end. So I've had to retrain and do a lot of research on my own because my father and I, we played corner. So
Right.
he's definitely a lot larger than both of us. So, but he's been working hard. So we're just excited to see what this year brings for him.
Yeah, I remember I met him last year at the hotel there, and I'm like,
right.
Hey, yeah. I'm not the shortest guy either, but he's taller than me. I'm like, what's up, man? He's a big dude there. Is he got anything going on for potential colleges or anything like that, or?
Yeah, he got a couple offers right now, but this is senior year, so we're hoping he can stay healthy and put a great year together and just see where that takes him.
That would be cool. You definitely have to keep me updated on that. I'm always curious of what's going on there. So anyway, I appreciate you coming on. I know you're in the car and you make time out for me. So Ken, it's been an honor meeting you, and I've loved going through this journey last year with you because I've gotten to know you personally. So I'm very happy that this has happened for you guys. I cannot wait till we are all partying in Canton, and like I said, hopefully Big Willie's going in, and your dad's going in, and the Bengals are winning the Super Bowl. And dude, this is going to be an unbelievable year.
That sounds like a plan. And like I said, always, thanks for your support. Without the fans, like I said, a lot of this wouldn't be possible. So it doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you again for all your support and, just keeping his name out there. And not only my father, but all the Bengals. So we appreciate it.
Exactly. We're one big happy Who Day family nation.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ken. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Thanks, brother.
All right. Thanks for having me, man.
All right. Who Day.
All right. Who Day.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Yeah, I mean, this could be an outstanding year. You thought last year was cool to be a Bengals fan? Just think if Ken Riley when he's getting in the Hall of Fame, Big Willie's going in there, and the Bengals win the Super Bowl. Yes, Robert. Yes, Mike. Yes, we will be partying. Yes, we will be. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so let me get a couple of news and notes here from the Bengals today. The Bengals players moves. They signed Nate Gilman and waived rookie Carson Wells. Let's see. Nate Gilman is a guard and waived linebacker Carson Wells. Gilman is 6'5", 300 pounds, first-year player out of Wake Forest University. Originally was a college free agent signed by the Los Angeles Chargers in 2020. He was on the Chargers practice squad for the entirety of the 2022 season and then spent time both the Chargers and Pittsburgh Squealers practice squad in 2021. Gilman spent the 2022 offseason with Pittsburgh and played in the Steelers' first preseason game. Wells, a rookie out of Colorado, signed with the Bengals as a college free agent on Monday. So they're trying to do something, sign players with the depth problems we have with the offensive line. This is one thing I've talked about on here that I was kind of worried about. If we, not the starters, but the depth, the guys behind them, if those guys go down, who's going to be there? I still would like them to sign Quentin Spain. I mean, that's my dude. Go sign Q. He's on the couch. I mean, hell, I saw him tweet out a picture that he was in Cincinnati. So I would like them to sign him for a 1-year deal. He could be your backup swing. He could be your starting left guard. He could play multiple positions. He's a good guy to have on a team. I'm hoping they go sign him, but who knows? I'm really hoping that Cordell Volson really balls out this year, this game, and just slams the door on anything as far as who the left guard position is. I mean, there's nothing against Jackson Carman, but in my opinion, Jackson has been given every opportunity to take this job, and he keeps fumbling it away every single time. Now, the COVID thing is not his fault. That happens. But his play on the field, hasn't been there. I mean, he started out with the number ones this whole training camp. And then I think he's got knocked down to playing with the third string guys at times this past week. So it's frustrating. And I'm just hoping that Cordell Volson just takes it over, because he made some pretty good plays, switching on stunts. And I know he was playing against the third string guys, but still, I think that he is progressing the way you want guys to be. Now, I know I said this last year about Jax Carman. I'm quoting Duke Tobin, where going from college to the NFL as an offensive lineman is probably the hardest thing to do. And Jackson was going from from tackle to guard, so that made it even harder. I think. Volson, I think he played 5 years in college, so he's an older rookie. Now, it's North Dakota State, but they are a powerhouse in that division. They have had legit guys come out here in the NFL and be starters and very good players for them. So that's not holding Cordell back, I don't think. So I'm really hoping that he just locks down, takes the position, and takes the job. That's what I really do. And people were wondering about L. Collins, LC, that he hasn't, fully participated in practice yet. I think this is the week that he's going to be fully participating, because you got the Rams coming up here, and it's going to be, joint practice. I'm lucky enough I was able to get a ticket and go, so I will be at that practice. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works out. And the thing is, too, this is another good thing for Cordell Volson. He does get against the ones with the Giants on Sunday. Then he gets to go face Aaron Donald. Now, I know it's practice, but it's still Aaron Donald. So this is going to be a very good 2-week test for Cordell. He's not going to have more of an opportunity than he is right now to slam the door and get this offensive line, this left guard spot himself. All right, let's get to some of the comments here. Greg, Jeff Protz for the terrific SI article. Read it last night online. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, that was unbelievable. Like I said before, I wish I could figure out how to put the link in the chat, but I'm not smart enough to figure that out. But it's on SI.com. It's an article about me and Matty Myers and the Jackpot Joey brand and stuff like that. And one thing, I said this before, I think I said this a couple days ago, but it's really cool. Joe Burrow is cool with it. He is, because we made this cool video and song. I mean, some people say it's corny or whatever. It's kind of catchy, whatever. It's like, my new intro now. Well, anyway, Joe's walking back from for practice. It's Thursday when practice was, closed. So I was up on the bridge watching it, but when they walk back for practice, you can talk to him. So Joe's stopping and signing autographs for kids and everything. And he walks toward me, toward the end. And I said, "Hey, Joe," I said, I don't know if you know this or not, but we actually have a Jackpot Joey song and video. And I'm not exaggerating. He smiled from ear to ear, goes, "Really? You do?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "You should check it out." He goes, "Where can I find it?" I said, "It's on my Twitter." I said, "Go to, Sports Strawberry Ice." Like I said, I don't even know if he knows my name. I know he knows me as part of the Jackpot Joey guys. So I told him, I said, "I'll tweet you out and I'll tag you in it." So I'm hoping Joe Burrow actually watched the video and the song. So it's like I said, Joe is a great dude. Every time I've ever got a chance to talk to him, he's been very, very cordial, and he's very nice with the whole Jackpot Joey stuff. And I know he likes it because portions of the proceeds go to his hunger relief fund. So make sure you guys remember when you buy this stuff, it is going to a good cause. So anyway, thanks for props, Greg, on the article. It was a lot of fun. She talked to you for like a half hour, and so go check it out. I appreciate it. All right, One Nation, what's up? Yes, Ken Riley for Hall of Fame. Yeah, and that's the thing, dude. Like I said in that interview, if you missed the interview with Ken Riley the second after I get off the air, go back and watch it. I think there's only been one time that the senior committee's nominees have not made it to the Hall of Fame because they got to go get approved by the Hall of Fame. So it's a 99.9999% certainty that Ken Riley is going to get in the Hall of Fame. And I have to give props to Bengal Jim. I mean, a lot of this goes to him and the hard work that he's done. I mean, he has been leading the charge of getting the name out there. Ken Riley, Ken Anderson, Lamar Parrish, Isaac Curtis, all these guys from the 70s and early 80s that deserve recognition, deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So we got one down, a whole bunch more to go. Hopefully next year Ken Anderson's in. Like Ken Riley II said, there's a very good chance, and we're not even exaggerating, there's a very good chance that Ken Riley, Willie Anderson will be going to the Hall of Fame this year at the same time, and the Bengals will win the Super Bowl. How freaking cool would that be? That would be awesome. And then next year we roll in to getting Ken Anderson into the Hall of Fame. Ken Anderson, Ken Riley, Big Willie. That'll be awesome. Get Isaac Curtis, get Lamar Parrish. Let's get these guys in there next. So anyway, it's awesome. All right, so you get the Greg here. All right. The other line gives us one, two not injury-prone dudes that will be cut off some team in the next week or so. Our starters has our starting back has a back and another core long season. Yeah, I totally messed up that read there. Sorry. Yes, there is a chance that we will be getting some guys off other teams for sure. Yeah. So luckily none of our starters are hurt. So like I said, but we need to get some depth, and we need Cordell Wilson, I think, to take that spot. Yes, that would be extremely awesome, Tim. When I like speaking stuff to existence, when Ken Riley is inducted to the Hall of Fame, when Big Willie Anderson is inducted into the Hall of Fame, and when yours and mine favorite team, the Cincinnati Bengals, win the freaking Super Bowl this year. Now, one thing we can do to help out Big Willie here is go to the Hall of Fame. Tweet him out. Say, hey, Big Willie should be next. All right, we got Ken Riley in. Probably a good chance we'll get Ken Anderson and hopefully next year. It's time for Big Willie to get in the Hall of Fame. It is utterly ridiculous that he's not. He is, in my opinion, the second best offensive lineman in Bengals history. Of course, Anthony Munoz is the other one. And, well, he's the GOAT. So, Who Dey Nation, what our next goal is, we have to blow up the Hall of Fame about Big Willie. We need to get him in because Bengal Jim's doing all he can. He's getting Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer vouching for Willie Anderson. So he keeps doing that. We keep doing our thing. Now be nice about it. Now we're not going out. We're not cussing the Hall of Fame out or anything like that. We're going to be nice about it. But constantly put it out there. You got Ken Riley in. We need Big Willie in. Next year we need Ken Anderson in. Then we need Lamar Parrish. And we need Isaac Curtis. We got to keep chipping away at this. It is working. What we are doing is working. So keep going. Don't stop. Tweet them out. Let's get Big Willie in. Ben, what's up here? What has been your favorite and most frustrating moment seen at training camp this year? My favorite moment. Oh, that's easy. That's when I saw Jackpot throwing dimes to Uno, and I got that video off the bridge the other day where he just dropped it right down on him. Frustrating has been watching the offensive line struggle. I mean, they have literally struggled the whole training camp. It doesn't bode well. That's been the most frustrating for me. And I think Ted Karras is getting extremely frustrated about this because he got in a fight, shoving match, whatever, with Joseph Osai yesterday. And I think he's sick of it. He's tired of guys making mistakes or not being in the right position or whatever. You know, this is just me talking. I did not talk to Ted Karras about this. But just see, I think he's frustrated. And so, yes, the offensive line and the lack of continuity and just the lack of them play. Because, I mean, they have not looked good. I mean, the starters, when they've been in there, have looked good. The backups have looked awful. So that's a concerning thing. So hopefully they'll all stay healthy. And like I said, my biggest thing, I keep hammering this. I want to see Cordell Wilson play Sunday. Like me and Dale were talking yesterday, it's a lot easier to pay attention to one position when you're watching it on TV than it is at the game. Because the game, you're talking to your friends, you're having fun, you know, and where we sit in the south end zone, you know, sometimes they're going far away from us, sometimes, you know, so it's kind of hard to watch. So tomorrow or Sunday night, I'm definitely going to be watching Cordell Wilson and seeing how he's handling the stunts, how he's handling the blitzes, how he's handling, you know, his hand placement, stuff like that. Those are things that, I mean, I am no offensive line expert whatsoever, but those are things that I think we're going to be watching. The other thing, too, is I want to make sure and watch that he doesn't get pushed back. And that's one thing I was concerned about Jackson Carmen the other night. He literally got pushed back into the quarterback a couple times. So, Dennis, what's up? Where you been at, buddy? Do you know if Jesse Bates is going to play football this year, or is he going to stay home until he gets his contract? Well, Dennis, he can't do anything other than come play for the Bengals. If he stays home, he doesn't get paid. Literally, the only thing Jesse Bates can, like I said, he can stay home and he doesn't get paid. Or he can sign his franchise tag and he can get paid and $13 million this year and play. That's really his only options, you know. So I'm assuming he's going to play. I'm hoping he is. I don't know why he wouldn't. This is, I guess, actually, Ben, I take that back. This has been the more frustrating thing for me in training camp is that Jesse Bates isn't here. Because I don't understand why he's not. I mean, I got it. You want to be the highest paid safety. I understand. You know, you keep saying you don't. I don't believe you anymore. I think you would be the highest paid safety in the league. That's fine. That's not happening here. You're going to make $13 million. That's the most money you've ever made in your life this year. That's guaranteed. All you got to do is come into play. They're not going to trade you. Nobody's going to. I don't think anybody's going to trade you because they can't sign you before they trade you. They'd have to trade for you, and then they have to try and sign you. So that makes it very hard to make you tradable. So why not come into camp, ball out, get your money, your $13 million that all you have to do is come into camp and play, and you get that. Have a great season. Go on to another team and get as much money as you can. So Ben, to go back to what you're saying before, that's been the most frustrating thing for me is I don't understand why Jesse Bates is not here. I don't. What point is he trying to prove right now? I don't know. I mean, he's doing nothing except hurting himself and hurting the team. He's not bettering himself at all because they literally cannot sign him. It's hard to trade him because nobody can sign him. Like the only team he can sign with right now is the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, if the Bengals trade him to another team, then that team can try to sign him once they trade for him. But who's going to trade for a guy that's under a 1-year contract? So it makes it almost impossible to trade him. So again, Jesse, I love you. What are you doing? What's the point to this? You're accomplishing nothing by staying at home. You're literally accomplishing nothing. So, Dennis, yes, I do think he's going to play. I'm hoping he comes back next week, because if he doesn't come back next week, it's going to be really hard for him to play the first game of the season. I mean, we got 3 weeks. Next week, go we get to that, and we're playing. So, we'll see. Anyway. Ben, are you saying the O-line was the most frustrating at preseason games, game one, or have you seen the line in training camp? Oh, I've seen the line in training camp. Yeah, they've gotten stomped. Yeah, they've gotten beat a lot. Yeah. So what you saw in the game is what I've seen at training camp. Yeah, the O-line has not looked good. It hasn't. It has not looked good. I mean, I think we are going to have a very good, actually excellent, I should say excellent pass rush this year. I think our pass rush is going to be even better this year than it was last year with the amount of guys they have with Zach Carter and Jeffrey Gunner and Joseph Osai being added. I think our pass rush is going to be even better than it was last year. So I think we have an elite pass rush. Our offensive line hasn't gelled yet. Now, if they all start playing, now I think if Cordell, and I keep hammering it, if Cordell Vosen plays good Sunday and he takes that left guard spot, I'm 99% sure L. Collins, LC, is going to play in practice next week, especially since the Rams are coming here. So you got a week of 2 weeks of all the starters working together. Hopefully they gel and it gets better. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm still concerned about backups, though. That's the thing, because these backups we have don't look good. Let's see here. Ben, what's up? Jesse was practicing what it was like to be Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend in the postseason. LL. Yeah, hanging out in the box seat. Yeah, no, he was at the box seats. I just don't get it. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish. I mean, usually if you hold out, no. Every time you hold out, you're trying to negotiate a contract. They literally can't negotiate. They can't. They're not allowed. When July 15th passed, it was over. You can't negotiate. So that's why I'm like, just come in the camp. Just quit pouting or whatever and come in the camp and play. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. And as always, I appreciate every single one of them. They're Who Dey Nation, Who Dey Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar. And then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trenopole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I should be pulling off the sound later on tonight, putting on the podcast. Make sure you check it out on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review and give me a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, 1,830. 33? Is that what we're down? Yeah, 33. That is awesome. Got a little over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks until the season starts. My goal was to get to 2,000 by then. We're ever so close. So please tell your friends, tell your neighbors to subscribe to Sports with Strawberry Ice. I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys watching, commenting, or even giving two craps about what I have to say, none of this would be possible. So from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch the show, tell people about the show, tweet it out, and everything else. Other than that, we got a game Sunday. I know it's preseason. I don't care. It's going to be fun. No starters are going to play except for now. That's why the Cordell Volson thing I keep saying is so big. You got to watch him because, and maybe you see who's going to be the fourth wide receiver. Either way, it's football. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to watch it. Next week, right now, I don't have guests lined up. I've been so busy on different things, trying to get stuff set up and get down to the practice and other things going on. So I'm going to have great shows for you next week. I just don't know who's going to be on yet. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's show. Check out the Bengals Bridge Crew. I got a video from yesterday's Bengals Bridge Crew. I got to get off my phone. I haven't done it yet, but it should be up later on tonight. So make sure you guys check it out. Other than that, you guys have a great weekend. Jackpot Joey Beer is coming out soon. And that's just sports, baby.